What is going on, guys? Brad here for Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Nets first Bucks game going down on Thursday, January 2nd, 2024. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos at anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description in this video. You'll find all my plays there. For all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for people with larger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our normal premium picks have something to offer to everyone. So if you are looking for that extra added level of service and VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kasi will get right to you. But all right, guys, hope everyone is doing well, man. We got the Brooklyn Nets headed into Milwaukee to play this Bucks team. And looking at the Nets, man, they got a game while I'm recording this. I'm recording this on January 1st, Wednesday, and they are playing the Toronto Raptors in Toronto. I think that's going to be a close and competitive game. So Brooklyn will be on a back end of a back-to-back. Milwaukee will be the more rested team here. But let me tell you what, man, this Brooklyn team, they just continue to cover spreads. 12-20 record straight up, but 18-13-1 ATS this season. You know, we've been taking the Nets a lot this season. They're just not public at all. Odds makers don't give them their respect. And for those reasons, they get these fat spreads, and they've been covering them. Looking at their home and away splits, they actually been a better on away team as well. They're 5-9 straight up at home, but 7-11 straight up on the road. So something to keep in mind there. The game before, you know, this Raptors game that they'll be playing, like I said, I don't know the result of that one yet while I'm recording that, but they played the Orlando Magic really close in Orlando. You know, they were up a lot of that game. Cole Anthony hit a shot to seal the deal for Orlando, but you know, they were 8-point dogs in that game and almost went outright. So I liked how the Nets looked there, but they do have a tough test going against Milwaukee. 18-14 straight up, 14-17-1 ATS. Not a great cover team, but what's good for Milwaukee is their injury report is empty. It's a clean injury report from what I see here. Giannis, Middleton, Dame, they're all back in. They're all playing. And with all three of those guys in, man, this is going to be a dangerous team. I feel like this team always had one of those guys out just with some nagging injuries. But, I mean, we saw in their last game against the Pacers, man. I was on the Pacers. It hurt. I was on the Pacers -2, or I was on the Pacers. It was the Pacers money line. It was Pacers +2. But, I mean, the Pacers were up that game. Most of the game, they were controlling that game from start to the third quarter, and then Milwaukee just finished strong and ended up getting an 8-point win. So brutal game there for me, but great game for the Milwaukee Bucks to come back and win that one. Before this pick, guys, I am gonna roll with Milwaukee. It's tough because, I mean, Brooklyn has been one of my little babies this season who's just been covering spreads. They're still flying under the radar, but I don't like how it's a back end of a back-to-back. I don't think the Nets really match up well with Milwaukee either. I mean, these teams played. Let's see, these teams actually played 3 times this season, and I take that back. Milwaukee, or the Nets actually do match up pretty well with Milwaukee. Looking at some of these games here, these teams played on October 27th. The Nets won that one by 13. They played on December 8th. Bucks only won that one by 5, and then they played on December 26th, which wasn't so long ago. The Nets won that one outright by 6. So, yeah, interesting. The Nets have covered every single spread when these teams have played this season. But I'm going to take the Bucks. Like I said, back into a back-to-back, and it's also a revenge game at home here. Yeah, I love the Bucks in this spot. Appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments you guys are taking in this one. You can follow me on Instagram at BradWinsBets if you want to follow my handicap career more closely. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.